Gamble was raised in Philadelphia. She went to Overbrook High School, and she got her first recording job at 13 years old. That's pretty good.
Oh, and you're a petite Virgo, too.
Yes.
Are you into signs and things? Is that important to you?
It's not really that important to me, but I've been told that I am, for information's sake, Virgo rising, Virgo sun, Virgo rising, Virgo moon, Virgo sun, that I am a 999.
A 999?
Yeah.
I've never heard of a 999.
Well, in numerology, they tell me that that means you're blessed.
Mm-hmm.
And we like to think that we are, because God sure takes good care of me.
This is like a return to an old home for you this morning, because you came in and said hello to all the fellas on the crew.
Are you kidding? I feel like I grew up with them. The old girl's getting on, fellas.
The bandstand days, back when, what was it, Mashed Potato Time was, I guess, your first big national hit?
Yeah, Mashed Potato Time was. We were fortunate, very, very fortunate.
At an early age.
At a very, very early age, with a lot of guidance, good spiritual guidance. We have been in this business 19 years.
You went from gospel, I guess, early church singing and so forth, which is so common for a lot of performers, right into Mashed Potato Time, Do the Bird and so forth. A real contrast there.
It's called economy, you see. It's called how do we eat?
Make a living.
Make a living.
You had
as
no
long as
trouble
it's
dealing
honest,
with that?
as long as it's honest and clean.
Mm-hmm.
And remember, you know, where you got that voice from. There's nothing wrong with it. It was hard, but we loved it.
But could you believe at 15 or 16, here you were already a recording artist at a time when most girls are just thinking about what they want to do with their lives?
The only bad part about that, Claire, is that I really did not get a chance to enjoy childhood per se. At that time, it was a business. Only I didn't look at it as a business. I do now, thank God. Then it was fun, games, you know, playing. I loved it. I'm meeting all these stars. I loved it. Now, it's, what time do I have to be there? Can I bring my coffee pot? All right?
Go every place with your coffee.
My coffee and I are friends. We're good friends. I gotta have that cup of coffee in the morning to get the eyes open, the adrenaline flowing. After I say my prayers, then I do that and keep moving.
And you were up until 5 o'clock this morning performing.
Yeah, this morning.
And then
Thank you, Lord. I always, you know, give thanks. I worked until about 4:30, 4:45. When I got in, I fell literally into the bed. And this morning, the alarm clock went off at about 8:15. I said, okay, in a minute, 1 minute. I talked to the alarm clock, you know.
I think all of us do.
I rub it. I said, be nice to me, you know. Now that I'm here, it's been such fun saying hi to everybody and seeing you and Claire. I feel great.
All right. You're going from ballads. You're basically a ballad singer, but you're going into more of the disco or the pop. Is that a difficult transition for you to make?
I consider myself a song stylist because I have my own way of interpreting what the writers give to me. Going from ballad to disco is what we call deep, all right? That's deep.
That's deep.
Very deep. It's okay. I'm not complaining. I'm grateful because it is not often that the Lord allows us to have a disco hit in one section and then in the other section have a ballad or an up-tempo ballad that is actually doing well for me. I thank God for it.
Well, you know, you said earlier when you were a teenager you weren't aware of all of the business side. Is that something you had to be educated about by the people around you who were aware?
Yes. Through the years, you become accustomed, you get accustomed rather, to having people direct you. I think when I turned 22 or 23, we won't go into that, I seem to remember...
A couple of years ago.
Oh, yes.
Just 2 years ago.
Someone telling me that now, Dee Dee, you are going to have to take a look at this contract, read it thoroughly. This is what this means, broken down. You get to attorneys and accountants at this point in time.
Well, we're going to cut through the attorneys, the accountants, and everything, get right to the album, your new album called Dee Dee, which I know you're very proud of. You're going to do a number for us. From this, Jerry Butler involved with this, and a lot of other talented people.
Oh, yeah. Mr. Jerry Butler, Mr. Paul Wilson were my producers, but of course this was all done under the auspices of Mr. Kenneth Gamble and Mr. Leon Huff. who we are very, very proud of. We're grateful to God. We trust that you'll enjoy I Love You Anyway.
I Love You Anyway. All
Yeah.
right, Dee Dee, why don't you go over and get in position? All right. Dee Dee Sharp Gamble, I Love You Anyway, from the album called Dee Dee. And we'll listen to her sing this morning.
I like the title of the song.
What a way to start your day. Dee Dee Sharp Gamble.